Hi, I'm Linda with this week's Savvy Saturday video tutorial for Spellbinders Paper Arts. Today I'm going to be showing you how to create a card using acetate. I have used the decorative Grand Ovals Nestability, also the Fancy Frame Tags 1 and Fancy Frame Tags 3. I've also cut the acetate in the Grand Standard Ovals along with the decorative paper. We'll look at that as we go. We start by cutting our card base, and I've used the decorative Grand Ovals, so I've popped in a piece of wax paper with the wax side down, which you do need with the filigree dies. It makes it so much easier. I've popped in the card doubled over, and I just wanted to make sure you could see that we leave it inside the die for the top of the card so that it folds. So I've started with that one. Next I've cut a frame in the decorative Grand Ovals in the pattern paper, and now I'm going to create a frame using the Grand Standard Ovals. I'm just going to pop it through the Grand Caliber, secure it down, pull out my... I have taped the die into position. So this is the frame that we've created, and I'm going to attach it to my card base using some glue. I've adhered the frame to the base card, and I've used the zip dry paper glue. You want a glue that dries fairly quickly, but not so quick you can't slide the frame around and get it into place. Now we're going to open it up because I only want to work on the front, and we're going to create the inside frame by using the smaller size of the Grand Ovals and centering it, and I'll pop it through the Grand Caliber. So here we have our card frame, and now we're going to add our other touches. Open it up. I have pre-cut the pattern paper with the Grand Standard Ovals, and I'm popping it inside the card. I'll just put it there lightly so I can just make sure it's lined up with the... Okay, perfect. So this is what we have now. You can see it's already coming together. To the inside of the top of the card I've added some of the zip dry glue just around the edge, and I'm going to attach my cut acetate, which is done with the Grand Ovals. I just want to mention here that when you cut the acetate, I've got fairly thick acetate, that often it pays to run it through and then turn your whole sandwich over and run it through again, popping it in. Now it's time to embellish the card, and I love to use the fancy tags for embellishing. I've added double-sided tape, the score pal on here, and I'm just attaching it. Placement's up to you. Attaching it to the acetate, and I have pre-cut and sponged the little insert from the Fancy Frame Tags 1, and I've stamped a sentiment on it from the Penny Black set. I'm going to just pop it up on a bit of double-sided tape. And pop it into the, just slightly to the right to allow for more embellishing. Okay. Okay, now I'm popping on some of the Want to Scrap Nestibling for Fancy Tags 3. Gives it a pretty big wow factor. Okay, pop it down. And lastly, I've cut out some flowers from my paper. I've cut out 3, glued the bodies together and popped a little mulberry flower on there, and I'm just going to attach it to the card using some of this glue. It's just dried on the end a little bit, sorry. Okay, perfect. Popping it on. Just adding a little bit of pressure, and in the meantime just popping up the wings for the added dimension. just need to keep a bit of pressure to keep that down. And there is the finished card. It's a lot easier than it looks at first. Thanks for stopping by, and I hope that you're inspired to bring out your acetate, use your dyes, and a whole different lot of combinations than you used to. Thanks.